These are some hardy souls standing out there in the rain back in February 2016 outside the headquarters of AT&T, protesting the robocall business and wanting that company to do something about it. Hey, this is going to be part two, and this is going to be the action that you're going to take with your landline phone and or mobile phone to stop robocalls. As I'm saying, we want death to robocalls and a serious hurt to the humans who send them. If you haven't seen part one, quick recap for you there. Requires some long-term action on your part. One is to find out your U.S. representative in Congress, because you're going to write your congressperson an email from their website about this particular bill that's now in Congress, H.R. 4932. Ask your representative to support and vote for the bill so they can put some federal law on the phone carriers there to stop robocalls, make it easy for us to do that. And also you want to go to Consumers Union website here and sign their online petition, which they'll forward to the phone company CEOs and put some pressure on that way. Well, let's get on with the short-term action so we can get these people out of the rain and don't have to do it that way anymore. So until the bill passes and there's some federal pressure there, what we might want to do is consider buying a gadget that you can attach to your landline. Now, I may be speaking to a minority of folks here, and if you're not interested in landline blocking, you can just move through this and we'll get on to other options. But if you're still using a landline, one option is to look at this gadget called the CPR Call Blocker. I got one some time back. It's a pretty effective device within its capabilities. I blocked close to 500 area codes and or individual phone numbers until some other things happened that even made it more effective. So it could be an interim solution to you. There's a preferred way to hook it up to your landline phone in a secondary way, and I had to use the secondary way, so it wasn't the most effective. If you want to know more about it, go to the website that you can see listed there on the screen, or you can go over here to Amazon.com, one of the sources that you can buy this as well as other call blocking type gadgets. What I liked about the gadget here listed on Amazon is there are over 2,700 customer reviews and over 700 answered questions. So if you can't find out from all this information what would be the most effective gadget for your landline phone, then don't bother getting one, okay? So those are some options for you. Now, connecting up to your landline is one way to do that. It wasn't as effective as I liked it because I did not have a certain service. I was currently with AT&T. They had a current level of service, and the call blocker worked for me for about close to 500 area codes and individual numbers there. But it got real effective when I was able to sign up when the service was offered for me, AT&T's UVerse. What I'm talking about was once I got the AT&T UVerse, which I did not get just for call blocking, but for some other reasons. In any case, when I got that, I was then able to start using No More Robo in conjunction with it. We'll leave this up on the screen here so you can take a look at the current carriers that are supported with No More Robo or vice versa. In any case, once I got No More Robo with the AT&T UVerse along with the CPR Call Blocker hooked to my landline phone, the robocalls to the landline just stopped. I mean, it was phenomenal. It was just great. Occasionally, I would say rarely does a phone number get through, and if that's the case, then I report that to No More Robo. They have an easy means to do that. I do it once a week. Maybe there's one phone call. They put it on their do not call list, and within a few weeks after that, the call's blocked, so it doesn't even ring on the phone, much less show up on my that I got a call and so forth. So a combination of No More Robo with AT&T UVerse, or maybe you'll have one of these other services, or you get yourself one of these CPR call blockers until you decide, or your phone carrier does have a more effective way to block the phone call. So there's some solutions for you. Another option for those of you with some sort of computer connection, be it a PC or a Mac, is to take a look here at Google Voice. I got Google Voice literally years ago. Take a look at it. I have a separate Google Voice number. This is all free for me. I got it set up here with my computer. There's a tremendous amount of information here about Google Voice. You can see the website listed there. Take a look at it and see if it might be a feature. I give my Google Voice number out in the vast majority of cases where it's likely it could be spammed, or I just don't need to pick up the phone and talk to the people directly. It's just much more convenient for them to for me anyway, to leave a voicemail, which is eventually sent to me as a text and or email, and I stay connected that way. I don't have to have a dialogue. So look at Google Voice as something that you might want to do for certain situations. Give the phone number out, don't give the phone number out. And yeah, the Google Voice number does get robocalls, and when they don't leave a message, I have a way to a couple of clicks on the Google Voice number there, and it's blocked from any future phone calls. So it's a great option that you might want to take a look at. And for those of us in the increasingly larger number that are going to mobile phones or currently use the mobile phones, I would suggest that you do a search and look for blocking calls on your particular make and model of phone. And this is my particular phone right now, and this information just popped up. It's not the current way that the Samsung Galaxy works to block phone calls, and I can see it's dated a bit over a year ago. They changed the software a little bit. It's a little bit easier. I can block both calls as well as text from any future calls if I don't want to receive any from that phone number there. But hey, do a search and you may find for your particular carrier or your particular make and model of phone that there's capability on your phone right now that once you get that robocall that you did pick up on, or you let go to voicemail and turn out to be, and you want to block it from ever calling your mobile phone again, take the effort to check your phone settings out and block the calls and so forth. Because keep in mind, there were some hardy folks here who tried to, or were protesting here on a cold, wintry day in Dallas to get at least one phone carrier to pay attention to them. But that's going to take a while. They're dragging their feet on that, even though the FCC has told all the phone carriers it's perfectly okay with the Federal Communications Commission for phone carriers to make consumer-friendly ways to block robocalls. But who knows when they're going to do it? I'm not going to wait on them. I wrote my representative, I signed the petition, and I've taken all the action that I've described here. So I hope this is of some help and value to you to at least cut down and block a number of those robocalls. Just remember the cry is death to robocalls and a serious hurt to the people who send them. Thanks for watching. Bye.